Autocratic Leadership Style by Lewin, Ronald Lippert, and Ralph White. Ever worked for someone who made every decision? Every instruction came from them. Every approval required their permission. Every direction was clear, and questioning the process was rarely encouraged. Some people find this leadership style restrictive, others find it reassuring, because when uncertainty appears, someone immediately takes charge, someone provides direction, someone decides what happens next. This is autocratic leadership, one of the three major leadership styles identified and studied by Lewin, Ronald Lippert, and Ralph White in 1939, a leadership style built on authority, control, and decisive action. And whether people admire it or criticize it, it remains one of the most influential leadership styles ever studied. That raises an important question. When is strong control helpful, and when does it become limiting? Henry Mintzberg showed us that managers constantly switch roles. Bruce Tuckman showed us how teams develop through stages, but Lewin and his colleagues focused on something different: the way leaders choose to lead. Their research examined how different leadership approaches influenced behavior, productivity, and group performance. The result was three major leadership styles: autocratic leadership, democratic leadership, laissez-faire leadership. Of these three approaches, autocratic leadership places decision-making authority primarily in the hands of the leader. The belief behind this style is simple. Clear direction produces fast action. Let's break it down. The core idea, autocratic leadership, is centered around one key principle: the leader makes the decisions. Unlike collaborative leadership styles, employees are not heavily involved in planning or decision-making. Instructions flow downward, responsibility flows upward. The leader maintains control over outcomes. This creates clear expectations, clear authority, clear accountability. The emphasis is on speed, structure, and consistency. So, what is the impact? Autocratic leadership reduces uncertainty through strong direction. Key characteristics: autocratic leaders often make decisions independently, provide direct instructions, maintain close control, set clear expectations, monitor performance closely, expect compliance with procedures. Communication is often one way. The leader directs, others execute. This creates clarity but can sometimes reduce participation. So what is the impact? People always know who is responsible for the final decision. When autocratic leadership works best, although often criticized, autocratic leadership can be highly effective in specific situations. For example, during emergencies in the military, during crises, when safety is critical, when rapid decisions are required. When employees are inexperienced in these situations, lengthy discussions may create delays. Quick action can be more important than consensus. Strong leadership can create stability during uncertainty. So, what is the impact? In high-pressure situations, decisiveness can save time, money, and even lives. When problems can appear, autocratic leadership also has limitations. Employees may feel unheard, undervalued, less motivated, less engaged. Less involvement can reduce creativity and innovation. People may follow instructions without contributing ideas. Over time, excessive control can damage morale and trust. Teams may become dependent on the leader for every decision. This can create bottlenecks and slow long-term growth. So, what is the impact? Too much control can reduce commitment and initiative. Real workplace example. Imagine a manufacturing plant experiences a serious safety issue. Production must stop immediately. Employees need clear instructions. Safety procedures must be followed exactly. There is no time for lengthy debate. The manager quickly issues instructions, allocates responsibilities, coordinates responses, enforces procedures, monitors compliance. In this situation, strong authority helps maintain order and protect people. That is autocratic leadership in action. advantages and disadvantages. Advantages: fast decision making, clear direction, strong control, high consistency, effective during crisis, useful with inexperienced teams. Disadvantages: limited employee involvement, reduced creativity, lower team engagement, possible dependence on the leader can create resentment if overused. Where you see this today. Autocratic leadership can still be found in military organizations, emergency services, manufacturing operations, construction projects, security, environments, crisis management teams. Whenever rapid action and clear authority are required, elements of autocratic leadership often appear. So, what is the impact? The right leadership style depends on the situation. Key insight: Kurt Lewin, Ronald Lippert, and Ralph White showed that leadership style influences how people behave, perform, and respond. Autocratic leadership reminds us that not every situation requires discussion. Sometimes people need collaboration, sometimes people need participation, but sometimes people need direction. The challenge for leaders is knowing which approach the situation demands, because leadership is not about using one style all the time. It is about applying the right style at the right moment. So the real leadership question becomes, are you providing too much control or not enough direction? Because great leadership often lies somewhere between authority and empowerment. So ask yourself, when pressure increases, do you naturally take control or do you invite participation? Take a moment, pause and reflect. Grab a pen, pencil it down. Write down a situation where strong direction was necessary and a situation where more team involvement would have produced better results, because understanding when to lead firmly and when to empower others is a skill every leader must develop. I hope this brought value to you, and I'm wishing you abundant success. Take a moment, pause for thought. What would you like to learn and explore next?